Add Astra. Thank you for completing. Add Astra. Rev the engines!
Sleeping well and eating even better. Exactly!
We've got trouble. Come.
No! Paimon's not done.
Watch out! Let's ride! Coming! I wonder if they've eaten. Or if they've even gotten up. Maybe I should buy some snacks? Oh, don't tell-
Relax.
Ah, there they are.
Moika, Silali! We came running as soon as we got your message.
Thank you for coming all the...
You're aware- And now, his name.
Shibalon
Yes, that's according to...
hasn't even...
Even and not... Hence why...
Let me be-
Don't worry. Both,
Yeah, that-
as you can see, still,
Mawika, I hope you'll approach this with a measure-
I do.
Wait, do you think he'll come and...
That's actually...
I don't- Anyway, my job was just to pass on-
Wait! Where are you going, Silab?
Back to bed!
It's like I said before. Our cultural leg... So, and...
Ooh, that sounds awesome!
Heroes are drawn to tournaments like this, and naturally, you're no exception. The news of...
Huh.
That's right. Preparing some... Traveler, Paimon.
Paimon can do it too?
Of course.
Shoot! We're here!
Looks like someone's in a good mood.
Of course! Paimon's here!
Pretty much all...
Hold on a sec. Take a... See that? Someone's fishing! It's a quartet, you insolent...
Why, hello there.
We're fishing, our kind. Yeah. Lowly sir.
Ah,
Oh no! Wow. Ah!
To be honest, it's been bothering me quite a lot. Under normal circumstances, it shouldn't be.
Hey, we've got a bite!
Help!
It's what's going to- Hold your breath for now! We'll get you out right away!
Thank you so much, everyone. Wait, why is her Archon here? Thanks for your help. Otherwise, the two of us didn't.
Thank you.
We'll never forget.
Well, you gotta give it to Mualani. When she wants...
then it won't be long before she reels in Shibalonke him.
I used some commem-
And before you.
Well, what about you then? Given your personality...
Haha! She saw right through you, my foolish lackey. Silly, naive child. Now,
But for now... Seems like the people of the Springs have done a great job.
Yep, don't worry.
Everyone,
Uh-huh. What are you doing to me, you son of a... It's always a party with those three. Seems like... Oh, wait.
Let's ride!
Oh, there she is, right over there. See, Loud?
The chief came to me for help just now. Not like I can just ignore someone. I just...
Right.
And you! Do you also think I'm... And you too! What about you, Mawika?
No, of course not. Relax, Seat Lolly. Xbalanque was no ordinary person. He loved this land as much as we do and managed to forge a miracle through the ruler of death.
If that's what even the two of you think, then my worrying seems even more unnecessary. All right, I get it. That means I can go get some shut-eye then. You can take a look around yourselves. And if you need any help, feel free to go find the chief. Or Auroron. The chief All right then. Good night, everyone.
What if I put this piece of rope here? Oh, and this... No?
No way, bro. That voice. Sound? What you up to, Auroron?
Oh, hello.
A bird?
No, a juvenile kukas.
The heck are you? Whoa, he for real now? Oh, wow. What?
Don't worry about him. He's just... No, he's an assistant at Aoife's clinic, and one of my friends. His name is Kakuku.
The heck are you on about? Is that not... Oh, wow. No way.
Yeah, that's what he does. The last time I delivered some vegetables to the people of the Springs, eventually they went on like...
Wait, how do you...
Yeah, I did. Anyway.
Capture, huh? A wild choice of words.
Sorry.
We've never seen someone so ancient come back to life before, right? So I wanted to see if I could intercept him. See, this is the trap that I made. I've used it before. It's quite good at catching wild animals. See, I've even made a notice board.
Good luck.
No. I just want to see what he looks like, and then I'll probably invite him.
I'll admit, I didn't take you for the actively hospitable sort.
Well, a chance like this doesn't come every day. I wanted to give it a try, so I also made these little handicrafts.
He says that, you all be...
I...
Hey, not you too!
If the real Xbalanque does show up...
That's right. That's also why I stuffed several layers of cushions and hay in there. If he really triggers the trap, he can just sprawl out and take a nap.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro? Bro, stop! You're driving Paimon insane over here! Oh, wow. No way, bro. Well, if you got time for this, then you finished prepping for the tournament, right?
You took the words right out of my mouth, Paimon.
Ah, so that's it. Sorry, I didn't know that's what you wanted to ask about. We, Masters of the Nightwind, are broadly responsible for the woven scrolls and mental support. I have expertise in exactly neither of those, so I provided some amazing supplies.
You've gotten quite good at dealing with people.
Yes, I think I've rediscovered a...
Seems like things here are going smoothly. In that case, we'll check on how things...
Bye, Auroran! See you later!
So he...
Huh? All right.
Oh, Moeka. Oh, shoot. What are you doing here?
Shilonen? What a coincidence.
Oh, hey there, Shilonen. Did you come here for work?
Auroran.
No.
She's avoiding me. There are a few... I went straight to her place because I was worried she might refuse, but each time there was nobody home, and the neighbors said that she was busy. Turns out, she was here.
Wow. She literally ran away from home just to avoid taking work from you.
Okay, that's an...
Yes, and to see...
Oh, Shibalank?
Wait.
Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but if that's what Lolly said, everyone's reaction makes sense too.
I met a warrior from the people of this... I asked if anything was...
Paimon can definitely see that. It's tough when what you've been doing all along suddenly stops being necessary. That's why you want to hold the pilgrimage again.
That's right. That's the meaning of the...
But, how do you feel, Moeka? Hey, don't...
I knew that's what you'd...
Really? How? Wait, you have...
Of course she does. This whole glorious righteous leader thing is just...
Tragically, this is how my longtime companions think of me. Shilonen's...
Hey! Don't just put words in...
Sure, whatever you say. Come on, traveler, Paimon. Let's head to our next stop. Oh, and Shilonen, now that you've been busted, be sure to stop by my office and pick up the documents I left for you.
Good night.
And she's fallen asleep, just like...
Well, she's gotta wake up eventually. Let's ride! Try and stop me! Doesn't seem like there's anyone around.
Does that mean the preparations are...
Of course, without a doubt. The amount of rest they...
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, it's Cheska!
It's been a while.
Great!
Things have been good on my end, too. How about you?
Same old. Back to the grind. Flying around to break up fights when they break out. Taking walks with my family when I'm free. You know, the usual.
That said, I haven't had much work to do lately.
I take it that means there haven't been many fights?
Yeah, the war just ended, and the bonds between people have grown a lot stronger in the process. Hard to start fights like that. I don't mind, though. More time for me to zone out. I just sit at a lookout point and tend to my weapons. The fresh air is also great for my mood.
Sounds like you've been doing well then.
What are you talking about?
So, how have preparations...
Ah, so that's why you're here. Follow me.
So this is the
Yeah. You can see our whole camp from up here. We trained like this back when we were fighting against the Abyss, too.
You can see people talking and laughing, some holding boxes, others pushing carts. Even some who are using some kind of special equipment to scan the skies.
It's you, Pyro Archon, and the heroes of Natlan too.
Ah, shucks. Hero...
What brings you to the flower?
That's right.
Please, rest assured, everything is going...
Coach?
Hey!
Please rest completely and totally assured.
Whoa, they're all so... Didn't even break us.
Especially not compared to the toughest coach in all Natlan.
Paimon agrees! In fact, after staying in Natlan for so long, even we've begun to feel like there's nothing we can't do.
So you think it's something about this place?
Yeah, exactly! Now Paimon often finds herself thinking, compared to those super tough battles we fought and won, this is nothing at all!
I'm glad you feel that way. It's not often that people can focus on the silver lining after everything that's happened.
The wind is rising. I think I hear something on the air. I'll head out on patrol. Have a nice chat, and just let me know if you need anything.
I'd say that it's effortlessly cool moments like this that make... We've already checked up on... Well, we didn't... So,
Wait!
say no more.
Whether you're up in the sky or down below the ground, volcano cake is always a tasty treat.
Let's ride!
You mean this entire thing?
If it's for the pilgrimage... Yup, this round counts as a knockout round. There'll be other events as well, and the 8 contestants with the highest total scores will move on to the final individual battle.
Oh, you're keeping?
Yeah, everyone loves a good duel. A warrior should always feel fortunate to meet their match on the battlefield, even if it only happens once in their life. No one can resist such a good fight.
That's the most Natland thing Paimon's ever heard. Well, the competition's all about chasing the kindling, and you're all chasing something too, right?
Well, I'm glad you found this helpful. No problem. I'll go get ready.
Whoa, Malika looks so excited. She must really be looking forward to this. Do you think, like, Whoa, you heard... Oh, so that... Wait, Coach, what about Paimon? Does she not even get to be a substitute? Aw, come on!
I'm ready. Rev the engines! Live commentary, huh? Very nice. It's a piece of cake.
Huh? Did you hear that? Ah! Enemies incoming! Be careful!
Not bad. Full throttle! Switching gears.
Coming!
Rev the engines! Live commentary, huh? Very nice. It's a piece of cake.
Huh? Did you hear that? Ah! Enemies incoming! Be careful!
Try and stop me! I gotta say, this is pretty interesting.
Come on, you said you wanted to challenge people, so let's rise to the challenge. Good job, contestant. Here, have some water.
You're too kind. Thank you, my dear audience. And thank you, Coach.
Maybe it can't detect anyone under a certain height. Oh, good point.
It's a solid course, but, there are a number of small problems. For example, take the chase at the start. I feel like it's too short to separate the best from the rest. Why don't you find a few more people to test it out and adjust the distance based on their feedback?
Ooh, you're really thorough. And yeah, getting multiple opinions is a great idea.
Also, about the vertical section. It's only so-so, and contestants might get dizzy from the sudden change of direction, which might cause some of them to fall if they get motion sickness. Also...
A ball launcher?
It's been a long time since I saw gear like this. This game can be played by 2, 3, or 4 people, and it's a fun one. Want to give it a try? Great. I'll be your opponent then.
Come on, Traveler! You can beat her!
You played... No, we should... Oh!
You know what they say, Bye, see you soon!
See you soon, Coach. It's not every day I get to...
You kinda enjoy messing.
Really? I never noticed. Anyway, we've been out and about for so...
Okay.
Hey there, boss. I'm here with some guests. I'll have the...
Ah, Pyro Archon. Welcome, welcome.
Boss, this is the Traveler, and this is Paimon.
Hi there.
Greetings to you both as well. You'll have the same as before then?
We worked out today, so yeah, that would be great.
So what is the usual? Oh, come on, Traveler. You've never been so stingy even when we were low on Mora, so why are you going after Paimon's food now that someone's treating us?
You two are a riot. I get where the Traveler's coming from, though. You're too cute not to tease, Miss Paimon.
If someone's down in the dumps, your banter can cheer him right up. And that's not just from me, by the way. I've heard it from plenty of other people.
For real? So, were you teasing Paimon on purpose, Traveler?
Just leave it to us. Please wait a moment. Your food will be out shortly.
All right, eat your fill, Paimon, but just remember, the tournament is in 3 days, so try and make sure your food coma is finished by then.
What? Food coma? Huh. Don't know what you're talking about. Paimon will be there on time, don't you worry.
Don't worry, in the event that you do oversleep a bit, I have my ways of waking you up.
Really? You do? Speaking of your ways, Moika, you still haven't told us about how you plan to find Shibalanke.
Oh, that? It's actually quite simple. Shibalanke is a native of Natlan. The records speak of him as a wise, brave, and upright man, and refer to him as the first son. People like that tend to be like me, passionate about competition. The more they disdain dishonest ways of winning, the more they'll celebrate a fair victory. You could call that a trait shared by all the heroes of Natlan. They're full of energy and passion, and despise victories born of deceit. Conversely, they're constantly drawn to things that are full of hope and excitement.
You mean Shibalanke might want to take part in this upcoming pilgrimage?
It's not a matter of might. He will. It's precisely because such an important figure will be participating that we must prepare the best tournament possible. Checking in on the various tribes was also to ensure that we'll be prepared to give him a warm welcome. So, all we need to do is to look for him in the stadium on that day. As the first Pyro Archon, he should have no problem running away with the whole competition.
But isn't it a bit unfair for the Pyro Archon themselves to participate in such a tournament? After all, everyone else is just an ordinary human.
When Shibalanke ascended to Archonhood, he did so as a human. I see no problem in allowing him to participate in this event as a human from ancient times. Also, my ineligibility for this event is not due to being Archon, but due to my obligation to serve as host and judge.
Huh. That's kind of like your life as Archon. You haven't lost your human side, you're just too busy to indulge it.
Oh, another good summary. I'll be sure to write it down and include it in my autobiography.
You're working on an autobiography?
No, I was joking. Even Shibalanke didn't write one, so why would I? Still, if on the off chance I ever did write one, you two definitely be in it.
Then, can Paimon have a super long title?
Sure, as long as you want.
So many dishes and such huge portions, too! Paimon spies mountains of meat as well! Wowee!
You know this is just a normal breakfast, right?
Wait, what?
Our Archons always had a healthy appetite. Please enjoy the food while it's still hot. Food never tastes as good once it gets cold.
Judging the state Paimon ate herself into.
Is that okay?
Of course you can. I'll go. All right, I'll leave you here. Have a good rest.
All right, good night. How do you feel? Want another drink? Then how about some dessert? Why are you looking at Paimon like that? There's always room for dessert.
Lord Xbalanque is coming back, huh? Well, I didn't see that coming. Wait,
What kind of idiot do you take me for? I mean, we just managed to defeat the Abyss for good and fulfill the wish of all—
yeah, if he's here to help, the war's already over. And if he isn't, I just had a terrifying thought. What if he's actually some kind of villain who's come to steal our victory?
What? No, don't be ridiculous. Novels are just fiction. Also, even if what you said were true, I don't think our Archon would lose. We all saw that one punch of hers. The power in it was like—
Yeah, I agree, but I bet Lord Xbalanque is no—
Well, as someone living in this age, I've got to vote for our Archon, right? Live in the now.
And now that you—
All right.
The way they're talking about the Archon, yeah. All right, Paimon's done eating. Time sure flies, huh? The tournament's taking place tomorrow morning, so let's get some sleep while we can. Hey, wake up, wake up! The tournament's about to start! Oh no, we've... Ah! Paimon can't believe it! Malika totally called it! How could we have been so careless? Is this what people...
Hey there.
Malika, why are you here? Isn't the tournament about to begin?
Yeah, we're about to start. Put on your helmets and get on the bike.
Huh? Can we make it in time?
We'll take a shortcut. Sit down and sit. Try and stop me!
Ah! We're speeding, right? We have to be speeding!
Oh, come on! If this counts as speeding, Mualani would have been arrested a long time ago.
Paimon's entrusted her life to you for so long, but only today has she realized just how unhinged the two of you are! So much air! And Paimon's stomach! Oh, knowing Barbados, he'd probably crack up if he heard that!
Huh? Barbados? Right, I almost forgot that you're friends with him, and the other Archons too. Introduce me when we get the chance, would you? Never hurts to make some new friends.
Sure! Our friends are yours too!
Don't open your mouth so wide. The venue is just up ahead. Sit tight.
how.
Yeah! Darn it.
Sure pulled off that stunt pretty neatly.
How can you call that a stunt? Wait,
Everyone, welcome back to the board. The Abyss From now on, the pilgrimage will no longer serve as the prelude to a war waged to defend our land. However, many aspects of it will remain the same. It remains a trial to determine the strongest among us. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga, one written in the triumphs of the victors. So without further ado, let the tournament...
Yeah! Heck yeah!
Now...
Leave it to us!
Oh, and one, if you find any leads on Lord Shibalanke, please pass them on to me. Thanks.
Let's go check on everyone and see if we can find any leads on Shibalanke before things kick off. Oh! Hi there, Eon-san. That's fair. Got it, thank you! Huh? Thank you, Coach. Paimon feels like even her... Ha! Woo!
Oh? Well, hey there, Traveler and Paimon. You...
The Traveler meet still, Paimon.
Though not normally I
Good luck then!
Well, aren't you... Anyway.
So, what was that?
Of course, to be more precise. Still, nothing so...
Yeah, we don't have...
Be on your way.
Hey, Kanich! Gonna take part in the turn... Best of luck! You can do it! Where's the how, though? Ah! You're reliable as always, Kanich. We should go check with the others now, so we'll see you later. Good luck, and make sure you don't get injured.
One, two, three, four. 2, 2, 3, 4.
How's the warm-up going, Kachina? Feeling good?
Oh, hey, you two. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Ready to get out there and show 'em who's boss. I'll give it. I don't.
Yeah, having the...
Yep.
Oh, but...
Lord Shibalong, a powerful figure. I haven't seen anyone.
All right.
I will.
Seems like we still haven't found any useful clues. Maybe we should just go back and check in with Moika. We're back!
Ah, supervisors. Your report, please. How are the...
Madam Ho, however...
No leads.
Not what you expected?
Not necessarily. Still, let's go give it... I believe we're all warmed up. This iteration of the pilgrimage is the perfect chance for us to bid farewell to the past. Now go forth and soar. Fast, remember what brought you here, and keep pushing forward. This tournament begins now!
All right. Ready?
There's Mulan.
I've got this. This round's in.
Kaniche is coming up to the...
How's he so fast?
The gap between our... Oh!
This part's rough.
So...
The competition has entered its final phase. Who will emerge victorious? We're about to find out.
Our champion has a...
Kaniche!
That's amazing!
Yeah!
What? So not only is the little punk hard to kill, but he's good at fighting too?
You beat me fair and square, It's funny.
Come on, dude.
Losing...
You've more than proven... Yeah.
You're both so good. But wait, if that's the end, where's Shibalanke?
Wait, aren't we missing someone? Lord Shibalanke.
Now that you mention it, where is he? Don't tell me.
Huh? Are you saying that you beat Shibalanke then? Just kill me now! Better death than to suffer this torture! What a joke!
That's impossible, right? Could he have placed so well because of some connection with Lord Shibalanke?
You mean, he might be Shibalanke?
Wait, I'm Shibalanke now? That's news to me.
I've got it! Lord Chibalanke didn't want to steal anyone's thunder, so he must have lost the tournament on purpose.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. This is the most holy pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. How could anyone throw a match?
Whoa, did Paimon say something wrong? Now everyone's talking about Shibalanke. Still, that guy was almost too good, wasn't he? We've never heard of him before, but he was still going toe-to-toe with Kanich. Could he really be? Huh? What are you looking at, Moika?
I felt that something was off since the tournament began. Reflecting back on it, it wasn't because I could sense Shibalanke's power, but rather that I could not. Please, excuse me. There you are. No unimaginably strong soul aura, nor any whiff of extraordinary power. But I know, beyond any doubt, that you are Shibalanke himself.
Huh? Who's that? I've never seen him before.
Isn't that Mauso? Like, Tato's grandson? When did he sign up for the tournament? Did he even fight anyone out on the field?
What are you talking about? He's been standing there this whole time. I totally thought he was just there to cheer the others on.
Wait, so that's Shibalanke? But he's just a kid.
Ahem.
Ha! Ha! Well, this kid doesn't look like he can take a single punch from the almighty Dragon Lord! Kahula how! Just give me 1 second and I'll...
Huh? That's Lord Shibalanke? But, I mean, he was right next to me for most of the tournament. And he didn't seem very, well, Shibalanke to me.
You recognized me? Perceptive. No less than expected of this era's Pyro Archon.
Forgive me for asking, but how did you do in the latest tournament?
I didn't even make it to the final 32.
No!
This is a joke, right? It has to be. It's clearly staged.
Out of my way! I've got to see Lord Shibalanke for myself!
As expected, your return has caused quite the commotion. Please, remain calm, everyone. Lord Shibalanke is one of the most important people in all of Natlan. I will take responsibility for receiving him into our midst.
She's calling us! Quick, let's go!
Okay, this should be far enough. Sorry for making you walk all this way. I am Natlan's current leader and Pyro Archon Mawika. Lord Shibalanke, I said I was inviting you for a chat, but to be perfectly honest, this is also my first time doing something like this, so I don't even know where to begin.
Oh?
Oh no, he doesn't sound too impressed.
You mean you've never hosted a long dead guy on his first trip home before? No worries, it's a first for me too.
I didn't realize you also had a sense of humor.
Wait, really? Hang on, I think I just realized something. You're telling me that neither you nor your companions know that I, Shibalanke, was totally hilarious?
All the woven scrolls regarding your as for your...
I see. In that case, allow me to read...
Wow, talk about being overly familiar.
And these two are?
Allow me to introduce the Traveler and Paimon.
Ah, I see. I was about to say, why did a child follow? And there's where you'd be wrong. This...
I see.
No need to worry. My existence has not affected... I have my own plans. And alas, this borrowed body is a bit lacking when it comes to exercise, and has...
Oh, that explains why you couldn't make a deep...
I wish that was the only problem. I'm simply unable. Also, you've got to...
Indeed. Still, the great shaman Lali...
Oh, is it time to get him? In any case, you've already... I did indeed strike a deal with the ruler of death. She once asked me why I prayed. I convinced her with the promise of I told her that the plan would be a grand, long... She assented to my request, and became an observer of our tale. Seeing her interest, I also asked that I...
So...
More like a bet I made with her. Even gods... Oh, I like it.
As you know, I'll skip over the most ancient parts and start with what I know. The disaster struck sudden, but even when thrust into battle against the Abyss, fate, and all the Pyro Archons in the last 500 years have devoted... As for me, I decided to head 500 years into the future. That is, the present. So I might finally bring to... Of course, I had prepared for the worst. That I would awaken to naught but monsters, corpses, and ruins where our nation once... Had that happened, there would have only been one thing left for me to do. Fulfill my final duty as a warrior, and then... witness the end of the world helplessly. Still, the outcome proved that our faith was not misplaced. This victory, and the miracle that it created, is the greatest reward for all who gave everything to protect our realm.
Yeah, had anything gone wrong, whether in the past or in the now?
I have always believed you to be shrewd. Surely, such a... Natlan was only able...
All these millennia later, if future generations will call me the one who... Beginnings and end...
Please.
You see, you don't have to worry too much about my second life, since I'll only be here for a single day. Like, from sunrise...
What?
Besides, no one ever... Still, I've got to say, it has not been an easy trip. After being resurrected, I woke up in the home of a normal boy and wanted to take a... And once I finally made it to shore, I decided to take a stroll and see the sights, only to step into a trap along the way. Thankfully, the bottom was pretty soft, so...
This is so embarrassing.
After countless trials and tribulations, I finally managed to sign up for the tournament. But then, I ran into... Oof, you guys in the future sure have...
Well then, what...
Oh, what a great question. I was just about to get to that. So, I do have a small wit. I managed to participate in the pilgrimage, but alas, my...
Why is he stealing glances at us like...
Well, now that I've said it, care to help him? See, I was also... Yes.
Using your current...
Don't worry. I'll find a suitable... The first son. From the moment I... Surely you shall not refuse... Brilliant. In that case, let us free our...
What is this place?
Is this a
This is the land of the sun, created by my soul. Me. You.
We've been...
The sun will remember. We have invited you. That's right. As I said, the great Xbalanque impressed upon it. But here, what makes a true hero? Which of these are you?
You and I both know.
Indeed. As a citizen of Natlan, as the Pyro Archon, let us have a...
Our fight will end when the flame is extinguished.
Fine. You ready?
No. In war, there's no time for that.
The fire's out. Let's stop here.
It was a great fight.
That was an exhilarating battle, Mawika. Looks like this old man still got some...
You...
Yet still, I bear the name Kyon. This battle, take for example, you neither over... It is thanks to your victory. Even the dark... Allow me to give...
Ooh, there's a
My journey is... Use it to awaken...
What?
Though Natlan... Though we both became Pyro Archons in life, we were still born...
Huh?
The past lives on in my memories. Meeting someone we can no longer see.
Mawika?
They were...
They?
Your parents, sister, those who walked with you, and though each and every one. Mawika, dear Mawika, there are so many things we want. The war is over. May you be happy.
These are all work.
Thank you. Those who have gone before will never forget you, even as you keep all their names deep within your heart.
Mawika.
Why so formal all of a sudden?
Huh?
Oh,
Since we're done with all the Siri... Xbalanque.
never even heard of...
Ooh, are you...
You're coming Come on. It's time for us to... Helmets on, sit tight, and don't fall!
Is this a board you can use to ride on the water? And you can stick it to the back of vehicles too? Genius!
This is Mawika's flight.
Playing with this stuff is part of everyday life then?
Yeah, we're living good.
I wonder if I would have ever become Pyro Archon if we had had these gadgets around back then. I might have had a bit too much fun with them.
What? That
Agreed. Good thing they were only invented after I died, huh?
Looks like I really am better after all, for becoming Pyro Archon even with all this temptation around.
Point Malika!
The hands of our friends, the Children of Echoes, are as skilled as ever. They were already famed in your era, right? This spike was built by their most talented artisan in this age. Speaking of which, we just passed them by. Sweet!
Is that Ochkanatlan? Ah, sure brings back memories.
Oh yeah, that was built in your time, right?
It's long become a landmark. Very popular with tourists, so I hear. They think it's a lovely place.
Is that so? So that's how you all see it.
Paimon thinks so too! It's especially stunning if you look at it from a spirit way.
The stories of the past become things people aspire to in the future. It's just like what they say. The apex reached by those who came before will become the everyday goals of those who come after. Everything is constantly changing for the better.
That's good. That's how it should be. I'll bring those words back to the Night Kingdom and share them with everyone there.
You can see the people of the springs from here.
They seem to be enjoying life. Just like the people of Natlan back then. All kinds of things might happen during the day, but as the sun sets, you can always count on the people of the springs to relax by the water, playing their instruments and dancing their worries away.
Because that's their way of life.
Precisely. And so it is for every tribe. No matter how many years have passed, for the people who live here, some things will never change.
Well, you're the one most qualified to say something like that. So, what do you think? Satisfied with what you saw?
Very much so. Speeding across the water, the warm breeze against my face, it makes me very happy. I really do adore this world, just like a plant adores the sun. Thank you, Malika. This has been a wonderful trip. Not that I'm complaining. This old man's had a great day today. I can still remember how...
Oh.
Yes. Well, time to go.
Aw, already? Paimon's gonna miss you. See you later, Shibalonke.
Thank you for accompanying me this whole Yes. There will be good food.
Do you think there'll still be any—
I'm sure the feast has already started. She's very...
so she—
Yeah, seems like they've
What thing?
See that row of braziers over there?
Oh, so that—
Here, what?
Whoa, they're beautiful!
This particular kind of brazier is called a signal flame. Those returning to the even if you're...
Archon, Traveler, Paimon! You were really gone a long time. We've already started grilling the meat.
More than well.
So the only reason Lord Shibalanke didn't win the turn—
That's right. But don't feel disappointed on his behalf. He had many revelations during this journey.
No matter how many times
Strong in both body and.
I'd say our champion can.
A toast to our
Cheers!
Hey, look! The kid's awake.
Hello, Mousao.
Huh?
It's so long, even my lowly servant could—
I see. I feel like I dreamed of. You know?
Really? Like
Yeah.
Then go and
Yeah, as long as—
Yes. You.
Yeah. Oh.
Really?
I think it was.
Huh?
I was hoping to, namely, that we, in the end.
Wow.
Yeah! Amazing.
Come on, everyone, let's have— Today's been a super long and exciting day, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, right.
No.
Huh? What? That's a little concerning. Let's go over there and see. Also, how did they get this close to a tribal Huh? All the Fatui left in Natlan are probably the captain's subordinates. That basic. Still, what? Ahem! What are you?
Following orders.
Hey, what's with the attitude? Can the Fatui even work for a private?
This is Grudok. I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlan. As you can see, he's not the social. My original plan, I was told they.
So that's what.
Precisely!
Oh,
A golden hair trap, your exploits, and.
wow! We're really famous at this point.
It's truly my lucky.
So,
You'll be generous.
well, at least he got straight to the point.
You know the.
Yeah, but the chances of her helping a random stranger. Yeah, see, look.
I heard about if you manage.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of a long story, and there's tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Alie, if you could.
Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing. Nice to meet you. The name's Alie. I'm a researcher from the... Unlike most researchers, I have a keen interest in... Have you heard of the legend of the great... Yes, out of all of... According to... Amazing... The color and trap all...
Anyway, that's the gist of it. We don't want to take up too much of that story. When I heard historical, even with... If that were the... Well, that's why I'm here. But...
According to my... Not to mention...
We've been over this, Alier. There's... Exactly. If she agrees...
Oh,
So...
Well, it's not that we don't want to help you. Oh, right. The duty the chief gave us has a who knows. All right, we'll help you convince...
Of course. So, this is where the...
For someone like Seat Lolly, it actually makes a lot of sense.
Is this graffiti her work too? I wonder if it's a cultural practice. If I could just copy it...
We're here for a reason, Alier. As agreed, you two can do the...
Okay, we'll go knock on the door. Seat Lolly? Are you there? We need your help with something! Oh, no response. Maybe she's not home. Oh, Granny Eatsley? Are you...
Hey, kid! If you're here to challenge me... Trap...
Looks like we came at a bad time. Well, at least we didn't get... Huh. So this is where Seat Lolly lives.
I, didn't have to... Besides, and also,
She sure does care a lot about what we think.
Oh, and that spell I used to transfer my senses to you? It's my duty as a great...
Oh, you mean...
Then why do I hear the Traveler's thoughts in my head?
What?
I can still hear you, you know. Don't bother. It's just a simple spell. Forget it.
Well,
So they asked the...
The pay is really good.
Doesn't matter. I'm busy.
She sure doesn't look busy. Paimon knew this wouldn't get us anywhere.
From you?
Yeah, we were given a sacred duty to help.
Huh? So...
We were surprised too. But with Chef Biram's, we still haven't... The historical... She's giving us that
I can't decide whether this twist...
does that Then there's still hope.
Hey, what's the holdup? Just give us an answer already.
You agreed... Seat Lolly!
Stand down, Grudok. As your employer...
Understood.
You're the great shaman who's been alive for centuries? But you're so...
You're lucky you didn't force.
Well, since you're here, how about a discussion?
Do you have any idea who I am? Did you think Granny Eatsley would be fooled by your little... I have no intention of speaking to you. Your recent pull a trick like that again, and I'll make your lives a living
Whoa.
Traveler, we have a
You live up to your name, Granny Itztli. I apologize for the offense. I'm just surprised the Battle of Seven Colors didn't pique your interest.
You're investigating the Battle of...
Ah, the Traveler didn't... Yes, I thought the Traveler could help me convince you. But I heard that the great if I can resolve the with your support, your friend's heroic deeds will once again be
If this is really about that duty, then... fine. I'll help you.
I'm honored.
Save it. I agreed to help the Traveler.
Well, at least she agreed to help.
Who are you calling heartless?
Not a problem. I always So, did you directly experience any events of the battle? Do you have...
Fine. No. I did live during the same era as her, but that doesn't mean we experienced the same event. You decide the angle of your investigation, and I'll provide answer.
All right. Even if you didn't witness the... Alier, you had an idea about where to start, yes?
Oh, well, my plan was to consult the members of the tribe in charge of recording.
Then, let's start there. Traveler, what do you say to a...
You don't seem super invested in this whole thing, Sweet Lolly.
The Battle of Seven Colors is something I've only ever heard about.
But how?
I wasn't there when it took place, and she never...
But Molo Saw said the two of you were close friends. The battle was...
Close friends? More like arch rivals. Something Montluçon would know if he actually did his research. Did you see the all students from Weed see those graffiti drawings are how they challenge me. Of course, none of them ever succeed. So, after Weedsealing's death, as my rival, Weedsealing only had one achievement. It makes perfect sense that she kept it from me.
Oh, that makes...
Anyway, all of that is don't misunderstand. This duty is important for my tribe, too. But... Excuse you? I feel... Why is it that you're the one whose thoughts are exposed, but I'm still the one suffering?
Excuse me, great shaman, but we have a situation over here. We could really use your help.
Okay.
Of course the Battle of Seven Colors happened. The Woven Scroll proves it.
That's just your interpretation. There's more than...
Weedsealing was one of the most powerful...
That's the biggest problem! She had students. Why not pass it down? A technique that powerful?
Her students are keeping it a secret, of course.
Oh, I didn't mean to cause an argument. I just wanted to ask.
Of course it took place. Why?
You'll have to excuse him. Some people in our tribe insist on clinging to outdated views of it.
Please don't fight.
Wow, so the battle really is controversial.
Am I the outdated one? Kids these days can't
These arguments are precisely why I hesitate to include the... Neither side was able to offer anything useful.
Weedsealing was a passionate teacher. We were opposites, and still, if the technique is we should check with the students from her school. If we can confirm that...
But as far as I know, most of the shamans from her school
right. The obsidian altar is off limits to you.
Is there a problem?
Most of Wheatsealing students are respected priests in the tribe. But those who hold the position now are the ones who lasted long enough before. If I show up without warning, they'll run for dear life.
Yeah, Paimon can see it.
Hey, don't jump to conclusions. That was just a metaphor. Only you have the guts to joke like that with me, Traveler. Fine, I said I'd help, so I'll help. But don't...
Alright, the rest of you can wait for it.
We appreciate the help.
Let's run! Oh, are you in the middle of a...
Granny Eatsley? What is she doing?
Did some coward not show up after challenging her to a fight?
Or is she here to officially...
Whoa. It's like they really do see her as some kind of tyrant.
No matter what, we'll defend our dignity at...
you talk a big game for someone who lost to me the most out of the entire priesthood.
What?
All I want is to ask some...
So, you're here to...
Someone didn't sit pretty for their beating? Is that it?
We should just run!
Yeah, with the hero of Natlan here, Granny Eatsley will...
Sure, whatever you...
Oh, it's the Traveler and her companion!
We wanted to ask about the technique you inherited.
So you can...
Disciples of our school have challenged her...
Well, you're not...
If we want to protect our legacy.
Not this again. Just how much did you traumatize them, Seatlally?
Hey! You can't just say whatever you want just because it's in your head. I'm Granny Eatsley. A mere mention of my name and kids burst into tears. What? You know what?
Sorry to disappoint, but if you're here to question whether we're...
We're not getting anywhere. What should we do, Traveler?
Huh? Oh.
Elder Tlapo! Oh, we must have... Did Elder Tlapo...
From what I can tell...
Is Elder Tlapo telling...
That's not...
Oh, you forget yourselves.
But
I didn't expect to see you here, great shaman.
Well, I wasn't exactly planning to come to this crowded place.
Understood. Now, as successors of Wheatsea, however, Elder Tlapo's declaration. So, mind your manners and allow
Good thing Elder Tlapo... Hi there, Elder Tlapo! Hey, he seems pretty happy to see us.
He's the one who put you in charge of the scroll, right?
Yeah, Elder Tlapo appointed us.
Elder Tlapo, huh? He's still Claw to me. Hey, don't pull that cutesy stuff with me. You're an Iktomisaur Elder now.
So, you already know each other?
Claw was only this big when we first met. He was Wheatsealing's Saurian companion back then. She only came to my place to fight me. But at the same time, she always claimed to be my friend. She was the only one who dared to try.
Well, you've lived a long time.
The more time you have.
Oh,
Anyway, let's get back to business. I hate talking about the past. 200 years and you... I still haven't made up my mind, so you should head back.
Hey there, Chief Biram! Oh, wait. We haven't reached out since the last time we failed the...
I'm just grateful you haven't forgotten that duty.
Actually, we have good news! We found it!
I'm all ear.
It's the Battle of Seven...
Huitzilin's claim to fame? That sounds promising. But
True, but Granny Eatsterly promised to...
is that so? Huh. I've tried seeking her help in...
Hey, don't complain!
Forgive me. That wasn't...
Paimon said you've been trying to figure out how to
It is my duty, great...
Why bother? The scrolls always end up
If I may, memory is sacred to our tribe. I know you don't concern yourself with the daily affairs of the tribe, Granny Eatsterly. Even so, as a priestess, I trust you wouldn't leave something like that to chance.
I get your point. Of course. No.
Huh?
It's not important. Rest assured, Biram, with my help, the...
You have my thanks.
Huh. So are you here to test whether we're qualified to inherit Master Huitzilin's legacy?
You've already been tested, haven't you? Well, frankly speaking, I don't think any of you are qualified. But that's not why I'm here. All you need to do is be good and answer my questions.
Fine. Ask away.
You've heard of the Battle of Seven Colors, right?
Of course. It's our master's claim to fame. An immortal legend inscribed in the very history of our tribe.
Then I'm sure you know there are those who question whether it actually occurred.
I did hear people arguing about that the other day.
It's disgraceful. How can they question something like that?
It doesn't surprise me. Nadland has had more tourism lately. A lot of people have started getting strange ideas after interacting with Outlanders. After all, everyone who took part in the battle has returned to the ley lines. Without witnesses, it's hard to refute detractors.
Well, it just so happens the questions I want to ask are directly related to the legitimacy of this battle.
Listen, we know you were rivals, but do you really have to question her legacy?
You think she's like you? Someone who can't survive a little scrutiny?
No, of course not.
Then let me finish. During the battle, Huitzilin most likely used a technique powerful enough to turn the tides of war. I'm sure she was very proud of it. Proud enough to pass it on to her disciples. So, which one of you inherited that technique?
I don't think any of us have heard of it.
Listen, I'm not trying to take it for myself, so be honest. With or without it, I can wipe the floor with any of you.
Yeah, no objections there. But I'm telling the truth. None of us have ever heard of that technique.
Gah, what's wrong with her? Why would she let it go extinct?
Master's body of work is massive. No one student could hope to learn all her techniques. Master had no choice but to recruit many students, split up what she knew, so even though we see ourselves as Actually, I know of a shaman family that inherited some of Master's techniques. The family fell on hard times and lost the...
But if they inherited Huitzilin's secret... secret technique.
Well, it's the only thing I can.
All right, give me their address.
I'll mark it out on your map.
To be honest, I'm not optimistic about the future of this. That's because the request came from you. You don't know the power of your own words, do you?
Proving the legitimacy of this battle seems more.
Nothing we can do about that.
Well, even if our investigation ultimately proves the legend to be false, that's still a worthwhile result. Although I'm here for business purposes, I have a personal interest in this as.
That's exactly why I chose to follow.
Listen, I'm just updating you on the situation, not And Traveler, you came to me for help with your scroll week. You thought looking into the Battle of Seven Colors could give you answers. Instead of wasting time, you might consider taking a different.
Respected traveler, let's not forget about the compensation I promised. You shall have it in full. Extra, if that's what it takes.
What makes you say that?
Yeah, based on what you've told us so far. She claimed to be your friend, but by figuring out the truth behind the battle.
Closure.
Ah.
Alright, let's go visit the Shaman family. Hello, are you Asia Man?
Yep, that's me. Huh? Granny,
Get up! In a crowded market like this, the only person who should be trying to hide is me.
My apologies. Ever since my grandfather's generation, the shamans of my family have given up on passing your trial, Granny Eats.
Man, this is generational trauma.
Whenever I misbehaved as a kid, Grandpa would tell me about the thrashing.
Hey, don't get any funny ideas. This was your idea, remember? Keep asking your...
Okay, so your family studied under Wheat Ceiling, right?
Yes, although that pretty much ended with my grandfather's generation, unfortunately. The techniques my family learned from Wheat Ceiling didn't have much practical use in terms of tribal affairs, so during my grandfather's time, we quit the priesthood. Turns out, shaman techniques aren't... Of course, it's possible that we were just too foolish to understand the true power of those teachings. After all, Wheat Ceiling was a genius. None of her students have been able to fully reproduce her talent.
Do you know which techniques were passed on to your family?
I'm not sure. As a kid, I remember hearing my grandfather talk about them, but it's not like I can use them myself.
Just think about it for a sec. Do you remember anything about a technique that can decide the outcome of a battle?
Decide the outcome of a battle? No, I don't remember anything like that. Besides, my family wasn't really known for our talent. If a technique like that exists, I doubt Wheat Ceiling would pass it on to us. You might have better luck at—
Well, looks like we're back where we started.
Still no definitive evidence the Battle of Seven Colors took place.
All we have are non-witness accounts. We could put together an
Then we have to keep going.
Oh, you're investigating the Battle of Seven—
Yeah, you know about it?
Not a lot, but there's something special about my family. In addition, say what you want about my ancestors' dedication to shamanism, but and of course, the Battle of Seven Colors is the most—
We don't need another story. We need something concrete. Does no one in your
I'm not sure if this is helpful, but the story passed down in my family is a little different from the one told in the tribe.
Really?
Well, it's Wheat Ceiling's personal account of the event, so it's a lot more detailed. For example, in the version I heard, the battle took place in a location known as
That means you can tell us where to find it. Have you ever been to this?
Unfortunately not.
I studied maps of Natlan before we left, Monsieur Montluçon. I don't remember ever seeing such an—
Could your ancestor—
It's unlikely. My family may have let the shamanism— In the words of my grandfather, Some things deserve to be passed down.
If Whitzelin's version of events differ...
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Oh, hold on. You mentioned the Chico Mostek cave?
Oh, yes?
It's been more than 200 years.
What do you mean?
That location is now known as the Valley of Fog. The Chico Mostek cave is what it was called 200...
Precisely when Huitziling was alive. That means Monsieur Montluçon. Once we get there, the evidence we...
Just when we thought all hope was lost.
Ah, save it. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me.
Wait, Mr. Montluçon works in publishing. You're a huge fan of light novels, right?
Really?
Out of print, huh? Sure. Do you have any...
Well, if we're talking collectibles, then the first edition of Shogun Almighty Reborn as Raiden, it's the first major hit of the isekai genre. Several editions have gone to print.
I see.
There's also its sister work. It's opened the door to... Actually, Yai Publishing House released a limited edition not too long...
Sorry, I'm not sure I caught all that.
Huh! These two titles are among the most successful...
I'm a merchant from Font...
Huh!
Of course. Sounds like a perfect...
Once we get there, it'll take a bit more work to determine the...
Well, I'm sure Miss Sidlop...
Have you even looked at the time? It's already evening, and I...
well... What do you think, Traveler? Okay, we'll find a place...
He's persistent, huh?
How about noon?
Do we have to wait that...
Great shamans have important matters to it. That's only because I have important...
All right, as Miss Sidlalian...
Sorry. I just wanted to ask.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, good.
You're really that scared of her?
To be honest, Granny Eatsley almost never interacts with ordinary tribespeople like us. She's a powerful shaman who's lived for over 200 years. As a great hero, you're probably the only...
Well, thanks for today, Sea Lolly.
That's quite considerate.
Wait, didn't you say you had an important plan?
What did you think I meant?
Does that mean you've gone drinking every night for the past 200 years?
No, I've had enough socializing for one day. Which will also give us a chance to solve the mind-reading issue. Considering the necessary spell work, I'd rather do it in private.
Let's ride!
Hip.
Is this the place?
No, further up.
Further up? Whoa, this is like a secret base!
Sometimes I want the fresh air, but not the company. So I come here. Let's see if my stash is still here. Ah, great. The halberd crest birds didn't eat my snacks. Now for the mind reading issue. Give me your hand. It might take a little longer, actually. And... you're not wrong. Hold on! Oh, did I not Oh, please work, please work. A great shaman should be able to handle this. Okay, what about now? Huh? And now? Huh. Whenever I try to remove that was just to help with the spell. For a human soul to lose the
Wait, that sounds is he Lolly?
Anyway, well,
hearing the traveler's thoughts isn't that bad, right?
It's just... Sorry, I said we could be friends. I'm used to being Granny Eatsley.
Yeah, Paimon's been wondering. Why do you insist on living so far away?
When you live as long, the color draws you in. You water it to see it bloom. It rewards you with its fragrance, but it doesn't last. Even if the same plot of soil is covered in flowers, that's just how it is. Most of the people in my life will be gone one day, just like a flower. Getting close means losing friend after friend for hundreds of years. Until the weight of their memories crushes my soul. If people don't care about me, then I don't have to care about them.
See, Lolly.
You won't live as long as me, so you don't have to worry about that. Really? Then you should understand. Trap.
Is something wrong?
Stupid mind-reading side effect won't go away.
Okay, she's definitely drunk. See, Lolly!
I'm not drunk! Just gotta think of a response.
Uh-oh, not this again.
I'm fine.
Is she talking in her sleep or talking to us?
Bye. Gonna Walk back alone. Need some time to think.
All right.
Return to the skies! Let's ride!
This should be the place we dis- Who knows if Sweet Lolly...
Ahem!
Sweet Lolly!
No need to sound... Last night doesn't count. It was the Battle of Seven Colors holds the key to a lot of the...
So that's why you're here so early.
Traveler, great shaman. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Just follow me. I'll confirm the location myself.
Of course.
Incoming! This should be it.
So the battlefield is in...
That could explain a lot of our academic...
Don't lose focus. Once we get to the actual site of the battle, all the evidence...
Everyone ready?
So the Abyss invaded through...
When the Abyss first began to corrode the ley...
All the items here should be useful for...
You're not to touch a single one without...
I don't support invasive excavation techniques.
Ah, of course. I'll defer to the experts on this matter.
There are weapons here from every tribe in Natland. The battle must have encompassed the entire...
Sounds like we're getting closer to what the legend describes. But all we can really say is that a battle took place here. There's still no evidence of any colors.
Wow, you're really invested in the Battle of
Grudok, send some of your men to search the area. We might miss something.
All the bases.
Don't jump to conclusions. Of course this isn't the site of the act.
This wall is in our way!
I might have an idea. Traveler, try removing that sphere. It's very close to the technique Wheatsealing might have used.
That's it? Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the legend.
Still, what a terrific archaeological find.
Enough chit-chat. We should... Hold on. If we step here, we might fall through.
You mean there are traps in here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now? It must have been because, on our person, we were carrying the same color as the wall. Let's put...
Whoa, you're right. We can keep going now. Wait, what was that? What?
Look! A maze made of colors.
It's real. I can't believe it.
Hold on. The quality of this space.
Huh?
No. This is a space constructed using memories as a medium.
Correct?
Wheatsealing?
What?
No. It's just a trace of her conscious...
Friends, this is my question to you. After all, is it not after losing the capacity? That is why, with our memories, we possess... I have discovered the more cherished the memory, the more guided by vibrant colors, without that capacity. So, be brave.
Any ideas, Sweet Lolly?
Sounds like she left... Return to the skies!
There are monsters here too?
Abyss creatures. Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago. Full throttle! Incinerate!
What's with these color-changing blocks? You and Sweet Lolly fell through all of a sudden. You scared Paimon half to death!
Must be one of the mechanics of the maze. I'm guessing the purpose is to help allies navigate this place.
Oh no! More monsters?
Ah, shoot. They're blocking the way forward. Let's get rid of them.
Breaking new! Strike a pose!
Try and stop me!
place is so pretty. If not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed this was a battlefield.
The showmanship's not bad, I'll give her that.
Is this a bridge made of colors?
Don't sound so surprised. We just need to cross and we should reach the end.
We're out! Looks like we made it through the maze.
Hold on. This.
Whoa, so pretty! The thing in.
It's like a miniature.
That color.
The die was modified using a. Without that power, it's just a normal die. I would say this is the most direct evidence that the battle.
The expert has spoken!
Perhaps I could take a closer look?
No, you may not.
What are you doing?
You noticed my signal. Not bad, Traveler. We make a good team.
Huh. So, you've been watching me.
A self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of Shogun Almighty I knew you were fishy, but I didn't expect you.
Monsieur Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research.
Shut it. I couldn't care less about preserving this piece of trash.
But then there would be no evidence to prove the battle.
What if that was my goal all along?
What?
Huh. Pretending to be a book merchant? Pretending to. But make no mistake. I'm no. But the die in that sphere ruined all my plans.
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false claims. Fontaine Law demands.
False claims? The die I advertised is an unprecedented innovation.
Unfortunately, its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. But even more miraculous, that substance dates back.
How? Creating this die is the culmination of my entire life.
Calm down, sir.
Sorry, it's just. Fontaine's publishing industry is one of. We don't need to worry about more reports. Fontaine is far.
That goes against all of Fontaine's.
What if I give you a portion of the profits? All you have to do is.
You're trying to bribe.
Ah. I knew if I was just allowed to market my. But now? No. I will never.
Even when the truth is.
Ha! Truth is in the eye of the beholder. All I have to do is destroy the. Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
That's awful.
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue to spread my truth for all of you mean a hero of Natlin who's not actually from a practical perspective?
Shows what you.
Oh, since you like room.
The rat. I knew from the beginning that you would accept my. You've lived longer than. With the backing of the printing industry, I can take any book. And in my version.
That's not real history.
That's a no then?
Done running your mouth? Good. Before handing.
If this comes to a fight, per my contract, you're gonna have to go through me.
That's right. I didn't pay all.
Wait! Aren't you subordinates of the captain?
The captain! You actually bought that? United in the pursuit of Mora.
Regreater?
The captain means nothing to them. They serve a different harp.
This man has the potential to become a giant in the.
It's all been a lie from the very beginning!
I don't care who you serve. Show no mercy!
Smile! Yoo-hoo!
Rev the engine!
This isn't good. Time to work.
Wrath from the sky!
That's what you get for messing with the hero of Nat.
When did this person get so strong? Look, not good. This is becoming more trouble than it's worth.
Hey, what about our contract?
Our boss never signs a contract without loopholes. Even a veteran. Go home and read the fine print. All I did was... You! The other stipulations have been fulfilled. I set up explosive... Oh, and for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow at a...
What? This whole
We're supposed to wait until I made it out!
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off.
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll make...
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss.
Wait, don't!
Where are we? Back in the maze? Good point. She'll know how to... Let's see. Seat Lolly! Oh, looks like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do? The special color? The one you saw in that woven scroll? Why would it appear? You're right. Lead the way, traveler.
He triggered it just like that? If the technique isn't activated correctly...
Instead of a realm of memory, the subjects in question will be trapped in a temporary space like this. If you cannot escape in time...
I knew it!
I appreciate the compliment. It's been a long...
This is no time for a reunion! The cave outside is about to collapse. Can you help me?
You misunderstand, Seat Lolly.
What do you mean? This space can be manipulated, right? You just need to tell me how to...
The maze you saw earlier was constructed using the... When people leave deep impressions on each... These connections are particular... That is how I create... But... If that color... This space is a combination of... Because there are no
Over 200...
Well, at the very...
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace!
Seat Lolly.
But... your special
So you think...
After what But you... I'm getting...
Seat Lolly.
You...
That color is the... More specifically, in truth, yes. The technique has the power to decide victory. But in... You are faded, so I wanted to leave a little...
Your color.
One day...
I have to get out of here.
Seat Lolly, what are...
I understand the true principle of this technique now. If I can't construct an exit, then I will...
But you could lose a portion of your...
I know. But my memory is just a blank canvas I've neglected. Traveler?
When you entered the realm after 200, the Night Kingdom heart... This means that
What did you...
Although she doesn't... That was enough to Well, Seat Lolly.
Traveler? Traveler!
That's Seat Lolly's voice!
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are...
Wheat ceiling.
Seat Lolly!
Paimon! Traveler! Hold my hand.
Did we teleport out? Man, that place was so... Woo! We made it out just... Wonder what happened to the...
He was most likely trapped inside that space. Just the external structures supporting that space would have collapsed with the ruin. Unless...
He still preferred that to being caught, huh? They were standing a bit further away, right? They
Hello?
It's one of Maluson's employees! quick!
I can explain. I had no idea Montluçon was such a terrible person. I couldn't stop him from running. I'm so glad you managed to get out of...
Either way, the guards will take you back to the tribe. You'll be their problem.
I understand.
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you.
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
That way? Huh. Unless he suddenly grows Traveler. Paimon, come.
Try and stop me!
Hey, it's Elder Tlapo and a group of Ictomisaurs! They
Something felt off about him yesterday, so I said a few—
My bank balance! No! No!
What's wrong with him?
That's one of the tricks Claw uses to scare people. He makes people hallucinate the thing that scares them most. It's particularly effective on weak—
Serves him right!
I know, it was a lot to—
Was that a declaration?
forget about him for now. The Ictomisaurs will make sure Montluçon doesn't escape before the guard—
Right! The special scroll! But the—
Don't worry, Huitzilin's technique hasn't been lost— Oh, and Traveler? I knew you'd want to tag along.
Rev the engine!
You two! Time to end them! Strike a pose!
Rev the engines!
Now, when it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger. But if we're going to pass on Huitzilin's technique, your participation is critical.
What are you saying, Sweet Lolly?
Follow me.
Whoa, look at this place. Do you weave scrolls too?
Scrolls. Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
That I am, old friend. The technique I'm about to show you.
Fine. What is it? You probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real fight.
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid.
Hey.
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new existence in the Night Kingdom, where everything is made of memories. So, do you know why because we give our scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the setting sun. We decorate them with kernels of grain fruit, so the dead can still enjoy the—
I know that.
as your friend. I don't have long, Sitali. Oh, I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. But I know you will understand one day. For now.
Just this once. I understand now, Wheatsealing. Just like you said I would. Claw, help me move this outside. I'm going to color it. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
We are like birds. I linger between brushes of memory, seeking the color of my final journey. When I get there, may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades of rose. And fields of green to beckon adventurous souls. And azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown. And volcanoes too, where, despite the danger, hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just imagine the dullness of night.
Anything else?
In the end, I hope everyone remembers my color too.
I hope everyone remembers your color too. All in all, it was just a technique for coloring a scroll.
The task I'm entrusting to you is much more than that. Farewell, my friend.
I knew you would understand.
This is the Hold on!
Oh, well, the fact that it turned into some kind of...
You've carried...
Traveler. The passing the technique even though And, well...
Oh, yeah.
It was her... But Claw never stopped appointing new candidates to weave the scroll. Despite I knew exactly what he was doing. And this time, though... Take this.
What is it?
If I had to, countless people existed. Since you have a long life, just keep it safe.
Whoa.
Isn't that what?
Okay.
Actually, they're sharing sense, although I didn't know. And that connects.
So, and that's why the...
Quick thinking. That's why there's no need to...
Oh.
I lied. Here. So, after everything we just went through, I knew it. Since the connection between... just messing with you. It'll probably take some time, though. So, besides, I'm an open book. It's not like you're gonna hear anything embarrassing. Oh, unless I've had a few drinks. A shame? I mean, if you ever miss this whole... No promises, though.
Ah, you did it? Your investigation.
Wow! The scroll is finished.
Elder Talapo's wisdom is never wrong.
Yeah, we should explain. Take it away.
You
don't look surprised.
It makes perfect sense. History is the memory of a people. Now, it's just a matter of preserving this. From your description, it sounds like learning.
Well,
In that case, I must work with our priests to. After all, memories are precious. You completed your task at.
All right, we'll leave that to you.
And please pass along my thanks to Granny. We interrogated the Fontanian merchant she apprehended. And it turns out he's the reason some among our tribe started to question our history. He hired people to spread misinformation about the. We now have a record of his crimes.
So he was behind the controversy in the first place. Anyway, that clears it up. People don't just question their history.
Until we.
You told him everything, right?
Yep, we left out the part about.
You could have just said it was a gift from the spirits. I guess he is different from.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere.
Oh, it's the other Fontanian researcher.
Please, call me Allier. After questioning, the tribe absolved me of it. I'll be heading back to Fontaine soon. No employer means no funding, after all. But I wanted to finish my I'd like to ask some questions about Huitziline. I want people.
Questions? Why should I let an outlander tell our.
Don't misunderstand. I have no intention of twisting your history, or I believe amazing stories deserve to be shared with the world.
All right, you can ask your question.
Important plan.
Oh, thank you very much.
Another day, another drained social battery.
Oh, that! When it comes to light novels, your memory is like a steel trap.
You're telling me. But I don't need.
Of course! We'll get them
sent to me.
And this is?
The key to my house. Don't bother knocking next.